The IMF Article 4 2024 consultation, one of the most important things was for Iraq to accelerate accession to the WTO. I am going to give you a summary of the other issues that are on the table. They are on the near horizon, and my CBI contact has also told me these are issues that also must be resolved, passing the oil and gas law referendum, as required by their new 2005 constitution. Needed changes to the investment law No. 13, of 2006 to meet the WTO requirements prior to full accession. Institute the pillars of financial reform in the banking, insurance and the Iraqi stock market. This goes hand in hand with the electronic banking effort. Iraq is going forward with the project to delete the zeros and actually in the process of doing it, not just talking about it again. We must stay grounded as this RV is coming to a closure and there is not much longer to wait. We are seeing a commercial on TV. It's 5 or 6 minutes long showing our new cards we are going to be receiving in the mail very shortly, they tell us. They're showing the citizens going to banks and ATMs getting money out. They are showing us how to do this. This informational stage we are in is like Mr. Sammy, bank friend, said, it will last for the rest of the year. Frank, the commercials are now starting because Alak has returned. Sadoni's speech, he was talking to us about how to enhance a currency. They're talking about stabilizing the currency. It is widely believed Iraq will need to increase the value of its currency in order to fully take advantage of the international transportation hub, development road project, it is building. They have to do something about that parallel market. The reason why it's so successful is because people prefer to get the US dollars if they can. If businesses and travelers want to get more bang for their buck, they don't have a problem with selling the US dollars for more Iraqi dinars, more than the official exchange rate. It puts Iraq in a pickle. Do they raise the rate of the Iraqi dinar or do they lower it? The solution is so basic and simple it defies this hand-wringing. Why is it such a mystery? The way you control the parallel market is to raise the damned official rate such that there is no profit margin to be had. I will maintain that this is a red herring and some sort of stall tactic. Iraq's financial revenues exceed 77 trillion dinars in 7 months of 2024. The Ministry of Finance revealed on Tuesday that the size of Iraqi revenues in the federal budget during 7 months exceeded 77 trillion dinars, confirming that the oil contribution to the budget remains around 89%. Understanding between the Iraq federal government and the Kurdistan regional government. You have two entities coming together. They had a lot of turmoil in the past. Now they've come to an agreement. A huge delegation from Iraq has gone to the Kurdistan region, the highest executive authorities in Iraq, the Ministerial Council of Economics, Planning, Trade, Interior, Central Bank of Iraq, Legal, Finance, Oil Department. The whole list was immense, with their counterparts from the Kurdistan region, working it out, which reeks of national reconciliation. If they get national reconciliation, I can see Iraq is going to go so far. It's phenomenal. Reconciliation is historic. The financial advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazar Mohammed Saleh, reassured citizens after the decline in global oil prices. Saleh told Al Furat news agency, despite the noise surrounding the global energy markets and the conflicting possibilities about their effects on the national economy, it is necessary to know the strengths of the Iraqi economy. The decline in Iraq's external debt to its lowest level in the last 40 years, not exceeding $10 billion, came from the government's determination to follow a precise program to settle the external debt, which today constitutes less than 9% of the country's total foreign exchange reserves, which are reserves that are close to $108 billion, the highest reserves in the country's monetary and financial history. He added, in terms of stability and growth in economic activity, the growth indicators in the non-oil GDP have touched 6%, supported by construction and housing activities and infrastructure development, in addition to the development of grain sector production. accompanied by the renaissance of the transportation and communications sector and the growth of the digital economy. Saleh continued, while the price growth rate remained very moderate and did not exceed, according to the latest statistics, 3.7% annually, which means that the country is witnessing high price and development stability. It is no secret that establishing a tight food security system was based on the successful integration of agricultural and financial policies, as government support for grain producers constituted a safety valve in encouraging agricultural production of grain crops, which encouraged farmers to provide nearly 6 million tons of grains during the year 2024, which is the quantity that matches the country's need for grains, and it was considered one of the gateways to self-reliant food security using water-saving